Have you ever looked in the mirror, raised your arms, and felt discouraged by the loose skin hanging underneath? Maybe you've told yourself, I need to lose more weight. But what if that soft, sagging appearance isn't really caused by fat at all? What if the true reason has been quietly developing for years beneath the surface? And almost nobody is talking about it? The truth may surprise you. For many adults over 50, the biggest contributor to saggy arms isn't excess fat, it's something called age-related muscle loss. While countless people focus on dieting harder or eating less, they often overlook the gradual decline in muscle tissue that naturally occurs as we age. As the muscles underneath the skin become smaller and weaker, the arms can begin to look softer, looser, and less defined, even in people who are relatively slim. At the same time, the body produces less collagen, the protein that helps keep skin firm and resilient. Combined with years of reduced physical activity, this can create the perfect conditions for that familiar, bat wing appearance that so many seniors find frustrating. But here's the encouraging news. Aging does not mean surrendering your strength. In many cases, the body responds remarkably well to simple lifestyle changes. Even in your 60s, 70s, and beyond, small daily habits can help support muscle health, improve mobility, and contribute to firmer-looking arms over time. Today, we're going to uncover the hidden causes behind saggy arms, explain why traditional weight loss advice often misses the mark, and explore practical, safe strategies that can help you feel stronger, healthier, and more confident as you age. Now let's talk about what is really happening inside the body. One of the biggest misconceptions about saggy arms is the belief that they are simply a sign of excess fat. While body fat can certainly play a role, many adults are shocked to discover that the more significant factor is often the gradual loss of muscle that occurs with age. This process, known as sarcopenia, begins earlier than most people realize and tends to accelerate after age 50. Year after year, muscle tissue naturally declines unless it is actively maintained. Because muscle helps provide shape and support beneath the skin, its loss can leave the upper arms looking softer, flatter, and less firm. The result is that many people focus exclusively on losing weight when the real issue is that they are losing muscle faster than they are preserving it. In some cases, additional weight loss without muscle building activity can actually make the arms appear even more saggy because there is less tissue underneath to provide structure. The good news is that the human body remains remarkably adaptable throughout life. Research continues to show that older adults can build and strengthen muscle well into their 70s, 80s, and beyond. The solution is not extreme workouts or exhausting fitness routines. Instead, it begins with consistent resistance-based movement. Simple exercises such as wall push-ups, seated arm presses, light dumbbell curls, resistance band exercises, or even lifting household items can stimulate muscles to remain active and engaged. When muscles receive a challenge, they respond by becoming stronger over time. This added strength helps support the tissues underneath the skin, often leading to a firmer and healthier appearance. The benefits go far beyond appearance. Stronger arm muscles can make daily activities easier and safer. Carrying groceries, lifting grandchildren, opening jars, getting up from a chair, and maintaining balance all become more manageable when muscle strength improves. Many seniors discover that as they focus on building strength, they gain something even more valuable than firmer arms: renewed confidence in their body's abilities. Imagine a woman in her late 60s who notices that her arms seem increasingly loose every year. She decides to spend 10 minutes each day performing simple resistance exercises using light weights. At first, the changes are barely noticeable, but after several months, she finds that her arms feel stronger, her posture improves, and her sleeves fit differently. More importantly, everyday tasks require less effort. This is the power of consistency. Small actions performed regularly often produce results that dramatic short-term efforts never achieve. Another hidden factor behind saggy arms is the gradual decline in collagen production. Collagen is one of the body's most important structural proteins. It helps keep skin firm, elastic, and resilient. Unfortunately, collagen production naturally decreases with age. Over time, skin becomes thinner and less able to bounce back from stretching. This means that even people who maintain a healthy weight may notice changes in skin firmness. The problem becomes even more noticeable when collagen loss combines with muscle loss beneath the skin. While aging cannot be stopped, there are practical ways to support the body's natural collagen production. A balanced diet rich in protein provides essential building blocks for skin and muscle health. Foods such as fish, eggs, Greek yogurt, lean poultry, beans, lentils, and dairy products can contribute valuable nutrients. Vitamin C also plays an important role because it helps the body produce collagen. Fruits like oranges, strawberries, kiwi, and vegetables such as bell peppers and broccoli can be excellent additions to a healthy diet. The benefit of supporting collagen health is not necessarily dramatic overnight transformation. Instead, it is about helping the skin maintain its strength and quality over time. Healthy skin works together with healthy muscle to create a more toned and resilient appearance. Think of it as supporting the body's foundation from multiple angles rather than relying on a single solution. Consider an older man who begins paying closer attention to his nutrition after retirement. Instead of skipping meals or relying on processed snacks, he focuses on including protein and colorful fruits and vegetables throughout the day. Several months later, he notices improvements not only in his energy levels but also in the overall appearance and quality of his skin. While no food can erase aging, nourishing the body properly can help it function at its best. A third contributor to saggy arms is inactivity. Modern life often encourages long periods of sitting. Many older adults spend hours watching television, reading, driving, or using electronic devices. While these activities can be enjoyable, prolonged inactivity sends a message to the body that muscle tissue is no longer needed. The body responds by gradually reducing it. This process can happen slowly enough that people hardly notice until years have passed. The solution is not spending hours at the gym. In fact, some of the most effective strategies involve simply moving more throughout the day. Taking regular walks, performing gentle stretching, gardening, doing household chores, and incorporating short activity breaks can all help keep muscles engaged. Every movement counts. The body thrives on activity, and even modest increases in movement can make a meaningful difference over time. The benefits extend throughout the entire body. Increased activity supports circulation, joint mobility, balance, cardiovascular health, and overall well-being. Many people find that when they move more consistently, they also sleep better and feel more energetic. These improvements often create a positive cycle that encourages even healthier habits. Picture someone who decides to stand up and move for 5 minutes every hour instead of remaining seated all day. That simple decision may not seem significant in the moment, but over weeks and months it contributes to maintaining muscle function and reducing the effects of prolonged inactivity. Small choices repeated consistently often become the foundation of lasting health. Protein intake deserves special attention because it is one of the most important nutrients for preserving muscle. As we age, the body becomes less efficient at using protein, meaning older adults often need to be more intentional about including it in their meals. Unfortunately, many seniors consume far less protein than they realize. A breakfast consisting only of toast and coffee, for example, provides very little support for muscle maintenance. A better approach is to include a source of protein at each meal. Eggs at breakfast, yogurt as a snack, lean chicken at lunch, fish at dinner, or plant-based options such as beans and lentils can help supply the amino acids muscles need. Combined with resistance exercise, adequate protein intake creates an environment where the body is better able to maintain and rebuild muscle tissue. The benefit is not only stronger arms but also greater independence. Muscle health is closely linked to mobility, balance, and quality of life. Maintaining muscle can help people remain active and capable as they age, reducing the likelihood of frailty and physical limitations. Finally, many people underestimate the importance of sleep and hydration. During sleep, the body performs essential repair and recovery processes. Muscles recover from activity, tissues are renewed, and countless biological systems work to maintain health. Poor sleep can interfere with these processes and may make it harder to preserve muscle mass over time. Hydration is equally important because every cell in the body depends on adequate fluid intake to function properly. The solution is surprisingly simple. Aim for a consistent sleep schedule. Prioritize restful sleep whenever possible, and drink enough water throughout the day. While these habits may seem unrelated to arm appearance, they support the body's overall ability to maintain healthy tissues and recover effectively. The benefit is a body that functions more efficiently from head to toe. Better sleep, proper hydration, regular movement, sufficient protein, and strength-building exercises work together like pieces of a puzzle. No single habit creates dramatic change on its own, but together they form a powerful strategy for healthier aging. The most important takeaway is this: if you have been blaming saggy arms entirely on fat, you may have been looking at only part of the picture. In many cases, the real issue is the gradual loss of muscle, declining collagen, and reduced physical activity that naturally accompany aging. The encouraging news is that these are areas where you can take positive action. You do not need perfection. You do not need extreme workouts. And you certainly do not need to give up hope. By supporting your muscles, nourishing your body, staying active, and caring for your overall health, you can help your arms and your entire body remain stronger, healthier, and more capable for years to come. Before we continue, let me ask you a simple question. What if the very thing you've been trying to get rid of is not actually the thing causing the problem? For years, many people have stood in front of the mirror, pinched the loose skin under their arms, and immediately blamed fat. They started eating less, skipping meals, or chasing the latest weight loss trend. Yet months later, the scale moved down while the arms looked almost exactly the same, or sometimes even looser than before. Now imagine two women, both 68 years old, both weighing the same amount. The first woman focuses only on losing weight. She eats less and loses 10 pounds. The second woman focuses on maintaining muscle. She eats enough protein, walks daily, and spends 10 minutes doing simple resistance exercises 3 or 4 times a week. 6 months later, the difference becomes clear. The first woman may be lighter, but her arms still lack firmness because the underlying muscle continued to shrink. The second woman may not have lost as much weight, but her arms appear stronger. Her posture is better, and she feels more energetic throughout the day. This is why understanding the real cause matters so much. The goal is not simply to become smaller. The goal is to become stronger. Strength supports independence. Strength supports balance. Strength supports confidence. And perhaps most importantly, strength gives your body the support it needs as the years move forward. So the next time you notice sagging arms, don't immediately ask, "How can I lose more weight?" Instead ask, "How can I better support my muscles, my movement, and my overall health?" That single shift in thinking can completely change the path you take. Today we've uncovered an important truth that many older adults never hear. Saggy arms are often not simply a fat problem. In many cases, they are the visible result of age-related muscle loss, declining collagen production, reduced physical activity, inadequate protein intake, and everyday habits that gradually weaken the body's natural support system. The encouraging news is that these factors are not beyond your influence. Simple resistance exercises can help preserve muscle. A protein-rich diet can provide the building blocks your body needs. Regular movement can improve strength and circulation. Proper hydration and quality sleep can support recovery and overall health. Remember, meaningful change rarely comes from drastic measures. It comes from small actions repeated consistently over time. A few minutes of strength training, an extra serving of protein, a daily walk, a commitment to move a little more and sit a little less. These habits may seem modest, but together they can make a remarkable difference. Most importantly, don't judge your progress solely by what you see in the mirror. Pay attention to how you feel. Notice when carrying groceries becomes easier. Celebrate when climbing stairs requires less effort. Appreciate the confidence that comes from knowing your body is becoming stronger, not just lighter. If you found this information helpful, take a moment to think about one small habit you can start today. Maybe it's a short walk after lunch, a few wall push-ups before dinner, or adding more protein to your breakfast tomorrow morning. Small steps taken consistently can lead to meaningful improvements over time. And if you're committed to staying strong, active, and independent after 50, be sure to follow our channel for more practical healthy living tips designed specifically for middle-aged and older adults. Every week, we share simple strategies to help you move better, feel better, and enjoy a healthier life. Thank you for spending this time with us today. Take care of yourself, stay active, and remember, aging is not about becoming weaker. It's about giving your body the support it needs to continue thriving for years to come.